Today's review is about affordable headphones. I know you guys like this word, like affordable. But affordable, still maintaining a good sound and, first of all, immediate sound. And there is no better brand than HiFiMAN that can speak this language. It will be a review not only about the new SUNDARA Closed-back headphones, but we are going to compare it also with the SUNDARA Open. So let's do it. The new SUNDARA Closed-back features almost all last HiFiMAN upgrades like the new supernano diaphragm and the new stealth magnet design. So actually it's mounting a better driver or at least a newer driver compared to the old SUNDARA, but let's take a quick look about the comparison specs. You can see a sensitivity of 98 decibel on the Closed-back compared to the SUNDARA and the Editions XS. That make it really efficient to drive. And I tested the SUNDARA Closed-back also with affordable gears like these dongles that you will pay $10 on Amazon's, and the more expensive still highly affordable hip deck 2. Beautiful, one of my favorite, $150, something like that. Review available in description. With both of them I found that the SUNDARA Closed-back sounds slightly too warm, especially on the bottom end that was in some tracks slightly muddy, so I have to move on to the more expensive hi-fi Gryphon to find these textures and accuracy that I was looking for. But stop before to commenting that yes, it's something expensive, I know it, but it was a trial to just understand which type of amplifier do you need with the closed-back headphones. So you don't need something that is too much color or too much warm. Work better with something more neutral and natural. That is coming with any emphasizations in the frequency response. But we will speak about this just in a moment later. Then we have a stealth design, as I said in the intro, for the Editions XS and the SUNDARA Closed-back, and the hybrid headbands only for the two SUNDARA. That is absolutely my favorite headbands when it's time to speak about comfort. Love it. I don't have hair, so for me this hybrid headband is absolutely beautiful. Not that the Editions XS is not comfortable, but I prefer this type of headbands, right? It is of course something subjective, so take it in consideration. So how you find it on my head? I don't see that it's pretty big, right? Speaking about weight, is coming with 432 grams that are, by the way, not really invisible, and you will feel it a little bit on your head. And here, as I said, these hybrid headbands is really helping to spread all the weights on your head, make it really comfortable and suitable for long section, listening section. Ear cups are not asymmetrical like the Editions XS, and I wish it could have more spaces for my ears. That's meaning that if you have, like me, some earrings, probably you will notice it a little bit. So having some extra space wouldn't be at all a bad idea. Pads like SUNDARA Open are soft and they become warm during summer period. Maybe just a little bit. So regarding comfort, for me is okay. Not outstanding, but good enough. Quality material and constructions considering the retail price is, in my opinion, impressive. Outer ear cup are made of wood, that's giving a unique look. And here really funny, my son when see it on me, he was laughing so much, telling me, "Daddy, what's these headphones look really strange?" And I say, yes, absolutely. That's why I wish to see probably a more dark finish or black. Passive noise isolations is acceptable. Nothing special, but at least invisible for those are closer to you. So suitable for noise environment, let's say yes. Highly noise environment, probably not. The SUNDARA Closed-back is coming with a eco-friendly packaging, and inside of it we can find a really interesting headphone stand or a sort of it. But why not? It's working really great and is free. Okay, not completely free, but you understood what I mean. And inside the packaging we find also in the end the HiFiMAN stock cable that is a 3.5mm to 6.35 gold plated converter. So beautiful guys, the constructions I really like it. It's everything metal, probably only here we have some plastic materials if I'm not wrong, but for the rest is everything for the gimbal, for the headbands. We have leather, okay, I'm not sure if real leather, probably not, but it's look good quality, really beautiful, I like it, and yes, I wish to see maybe a more dark finish. But let's move to sound quality. Usually HiFiMAN headphone sounds immediately good out of the box, something that these times doesn't happen because generally I got this feeling that I need a long break-in period with Meze headphones, right? We just review one, take a look in the descriptions of the Meze LIRIC review, but also this time with the SUNDARA Closed-back I had to at least wait 3-4 weeks before to get the listening experience that I was looking for. Why? Imaging was slightly blurry and lack of textures, but things improved drastically after at least 100 hours of break-in. Sub-bass is impressive on these headphones, can dance in the infrasonic territory with authority and a lot of pressures. Interesting, I had to apply a -3 decibel on the bottom end, a low shelf filter to match my personal taste. I'm not a bass head lover, so if you are, probably you will really like these headphones, but not get me wrong, it's not a headphones for that is coming with a boomy bass or something like that. No, it's just fully powerful and with a lot of body, but still maintaining a beautiful refinement, right? So I mean articulations and details on the bottom end, of course for the price range. And if you like hip hop, this is a headphones that will play the plan of Travis Scott in the right way. And if you know these songs, you know about what I'm talking. But also if you don't like hip hop music genre, these headphones will give you a clean bass with a lot of slam, rumbles and details considering the retail price on any musical genre. It's a bass that never hides the mid-range or voices or instruments, that has always a good amount of presence. So it's there but never extreme, and HiFiMAN did a beautiful job to give you something that is suitable for any musical genre. Take a look also of this beautiful track. Great sub intro, and the SUNDARA Close handle it in a really clean way. Only pushing at very high volumes these tracks, they start to complain a little bit, but not bad at all, and I'm not listening at really high volumes. Moving up on mid bass, some boomy track or not well recorded could sound a little bit muddy, but nothing that you can resolve with equalizations, as we will see it later. Mid has a great presence, good body, some minor colorations on voices that are at least not honky or nasal. And only by side-by-side comparisons with the SUNDARA Open, you will notice a little bit this feeling that you are listening closed-back headphones, right? You know what I mean? But I appreciate that at least it's really light here, and I really notice it only when I compare it with the SUNDARA Open. Mid-range for the price range is excellent, transparent, detailed and never congested. Treble is never fatigue, it's crispy, never harsh or sharp, with beautiful air around instruments, and bright recording sound warmer compared, for example, to the SUNDARA Open. One beautiful song is from the Extreme, Get the Funk Out on the SUNDARA Open will sound slightly bright, but here the guitar of Nuno is pretty warmer actually. And the guitar solo at 3 minutes of Nuno Betancourt, also if not really intimate, has a full, warm and rich tonality. If you are a classic music lover and you like big orchestra, well, here the SUNDARA Closed-back, it get slightly in trouble, not big trouble, but a little bit. It will tell you, hey, there are too much instrument here to be reproduced. So it starts to be slightly congested, especially if you compare it with the Editions XS that is able to handle all this. And when they ask me, hey, there is difference between these, for example, and a more expensive Editions XS, oh yes. And you will notice it immediately in complex passages, and big orchestra is a beautiful test to do. Dynamic is good considering the retail price, and it's like a little bit in drums attack that probably, especially on drums, I wanted to have something a little bit more, but also, I said already out of time in this review, considering the retail price is absolutely great. But what really impressed me in these headphones is the soundstage, that also if it's not big like the Sundara Open, it's really closer. For a closed back headphones, it's a wow. And now let's move to comparisons. So comparing the Sundara closed-back with the open one probably doesn't make so much sense, right? But I know some of you will ask me this question, so why not? Let's do it. So looking at these measures, for example, that I perform on the two headphones, we can observe a lot of dB, almost 8 dB difference between the two. So the closed-back is really coming with a great efficiency. And I performed this test with the mini DCP ears, but wait there before you say that it's not a good headphones test jig. Yes, you are completely right, but till 1 kHz is actually have a good accuracy, and it's interesting. For me, was interesting to see the difference in the bass rather than trebles and mid-range. Having a quick look of the bass performance, here we can find the deviations to the target frequency response, and on both open and close we notice a great difference under 50 Hz. And here is actually where I give a low shift filter of a couple of dB, maybe 5, not more, on the Sundara Open to give me slightly more bass, and it's actually working really great. So yes, you can have a great bass also with the Sundara Open that will not be like the Sundara Closed in terms of sub bass presence, but is slightly more clean. I observe also around 300 Hz this small bump on the closed back, and here generally I wanted to give something like -3 dB that was able to remove this muddiness in some track. And as I told you, the mini DCP above 1 kHz is probably not so much reliable, but we can observe a sort of roller coaster tuning on the closed back with a more balanced frequency response on the Sundara Open. And from a subjective point of view, the Sundara Open sounds to me less warm, slightly more natural and neutral, and yes, more open. So in the end, in my opinion, you can still have with equalizations a great bass performance also with the Sundara Open. But if you don't like to equalize and this stuff, then and you like a more warm tonality, then the Sundara Closed-back probably is the headphones for you. Another interesting comparisons in the same retail price that is also close was the Meze 99 Classic, but I found the Meze 99 too much boomy for my personal taste, and the Sundara Closed-back is coming, in my opinion, with a much better tonality. So in the end, HiFiMAN with the Sundara Closed-back wanted really to put the listener in condition to enjoy the planar magnetic technology, still conserving an affordable price, a beautiful quality, great transparency, a lot of vibe and resolutions, and first of all a closed-back design configuration that will make the difference if you want to take the headphones with you. Alright, beautiful. And what I would like to see from HiFiMAN is probably also the Editions XS in a closed-back design. It's something that is probably missing in the HiFiMAN huge repertoire, where you find the new Divina headphones that is coming with a pretty high price, and will be really nice to have more space for your ears like in the Editions XS, but with a closed back designs and of course retail price. For the rest, I can really recommend the Sundara Closed-back also without equalizations. I'm really shocked about how good it is considering the retail price. You can find it now for 220 bucks. That is crazy. From Med Audio is everything. I hope you enjoyed this review. Considering to subscribe to the channels to support my work, and see you soon.